Hey mates, welcome back to my channel. I am Posonke and if
When I close my eyes, I saw prairie. Someone.
Hey everybody, welcome to episode 2 of Queer Bodies, and today I have a special guest, one of my best friends, YouTuber, content creator. Hi Posonke.
Hi Lisa.
How are you?
I'm good.
I'm good. Welcome to Queer Bodies.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be on your channel.
Yes.
Again, for the second time.
Is it the second time?
Yeah, because I was there for the first video. The documentary.
Yes! That was ages ago. So I'm sorry about that. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I'm really good. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we get started?
Yeah, sure, of course.
How would you have introduced this video if you knew a video?
Oh.
Like this whole sitting down.
Why are you putting
How
up
were you
spots
gonna
like
start?
that?
You're a YouTuber!
I think I would have had like a
Oh, he's gonna come from
queer bodies. Like I was gonna
That would be
walk into
like
queer
this.
bodies and then
Okay.
explain what queer bodies is and and what the insert is about or what the docu-series is about. Then
Let's
get
start.
on to like, hi guys,
Then it's
like,
episode 2.
Yeah. Well, or like
Okay.
you don't have a little description about who Posonke is.
I think people can watch your YouTube channel.
No, but listen, creatively
Do it
not-
for us, please do.
Do what?
Introduction of who
Um,
Posonke is.
So Posonke is a creator.
Creator. Artist.
I'm a content creator, I'm a YouTuber, I'm an Instagrammer, and yeah, I'm a psychology student even.
Yeah.
And I just love creating, I love just being in creative spaces and creating content. I'm a style gent, if you don't know.
Yes.
And yeah, when you look good, you feel good, and I always feel good.
It's
So.
okay, I just want to ask, straight into it, how do you identify?
Ooh, I identify as gay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm a gay man,
Yeah.
if I can put it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's just that.
Yeah.
There's nothing extra to it. If people call me queer, if people call me faggot, it's whatever, but
Ooh.
I identify myself.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I think I've gotten to a point where I really don't care what people call me.
Okay.
We grew up people calling us names.
Yeah.
Mr. Vani, Morphe,
Yeah.
Sisputi, whatever,
Yeah.
So I think I became immune to that, and it's like, now it's like, oh, okay, you said that? Okay,
Yeah.
cool, move on.
Okay.
But I identify
Still find
myself,
it a bit problematic. Okay.
but I identify myself as a gay man.
Okay. When did you, at which age did you come to realizing that, hey, this one internally might be gay?
I think I've always known that I was different from a very early age, from like preschool.
Yeah.
I was always very different. I never really liked playing with boys. I never, I just couldn't identify myself with boys.
Yeah.
Even at home, I'd play with with like feminine toys.
Yeah.
Teacups, I'd wear towels and pretend as if I'm dresses, and we'd play and I'd be the female. I'd assume the female role, and so I've always known that I was different, but I think I came to terms with it when I was like 20, 21.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was 21 or 22, something there, in 2016. And that's when I was like, okay, this is who I am, and I'm not looking back.
What happened in that year? Like what?
So I think
What came to now? Yeah. What was the event that made you think? Like, what was the journey of you coming to the point where you're like, okay,
this is
is
it. So I took a gap year in 2014, right, to pursue other things. And so I think that year for me was challenging personally because now I was at a co-ed school, whereas previously I was at an all-boys school. And so for me, maneuvering around that, it was kind of difficult because now there's girls and guys, and
Yeah.
who do I chill with? I'm So I didn't want the stigma to follow me of, you know, chilling with girls. Oh yeah, no, he's very suspicious, and so on. So I was very cautious. But then when I started varsity, I remember it was in February, and I started researching about like these gay websites, and you know, and I was interested, and I was
Gay
like,
websites?
yeah, like gay exchange.
Oh, dating sites.
Yeah, dating sites, gay dating sites. And so I started, you know, I registered, created a profile,
Yeah.
and like I would speak to people, and
Yeah.
that's how I started learning about my sexuality. And so halfway through 2015, I met someone, and I'm not gonna say we were dating, but we had a thing going. And then in 2016, the beginning of the year, I was like, listen, none of this fake nonsense is gonna go on anymore. Just cut the BS and let's live our authentic life. And so I came out to a couple of friends. I remember, I think I came out to you in December.
Yes.
We were walking, and then I just told you guys, I like men.
And then you ran off.
I had to go, I ran off, and
Yeah.
that was that.
And then you came back and we had a conversation about
Yeah.
how's life been for you navigating
Life
your
is-
I wouldn't say newfound identity, but you know, for lack of a
Me
better
stepping
term.
into my authentic self.
Yeah.
It's been amazing, actually. It's been quite liberating. I still do feel like I'm living a double life, especially when I'm going home. But it's been amazing. I enjoy the person that I've become. I'm enjoying the person that I'm also becoming at the same time. It hasn't been easy though, because you know when you think you've like built yourself in armor and you don't think there's anyone or anything that can break you, people still get to me, and I don't know why that still happens, but nonetheless,
I mean, it's an attack on your identity.
Yeah,
You can't
yeah,
do
yeah.
anything about it, so you know.
Yeah, but I don't, as much as it does upset me, I don't let it like anger me to a point where I like, want to tweet about it, or you know,
Okay.
yeah. It's
Some of
not
us
much.
just tweet. You just mentioned now that you feel like you're living a double life
Yeah.
when you go back home.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because my family, let me just say, my parents don't know that I'm gay, so they might suspect, but I haven't really came out and said, listen, this is who I am. Although I do have family members that I told, but
How did that happen?
my sister saw a video on YouTube, and she asked me about it, and she was like, okay, cool, I just wish you told me. But other than that, life was fine.
When I close my
You mentioned now gay exchange and all of that. How has the dating scene been for you? From gay exchange straight up to now, are you in a relationship? How did that come about? Yeah, how has the dating scene? What's your experience with it?
It's a very interesting question. I never like answering that question, especially on camera, because in our community, one day you're in a relationship and then the next you're
You're
not.
not. The point is, it's about if you're not tomorrow, then hey, you were
The
today.
day will live on, right?
Yeah.
Dating has been exciting, and from gay exchange. Sure, I've never not been with someone, whether it's a relationship or it's a fling, or we're just friends with benefits, whatever the case was. I've always had people, and on gay exchange. So I think I started with gay exchange, then I moved on to Badoo,
Yeah.
and then I stopped.
Okay.
I was like, this is not happening, because I remember when I started on gay exchange, I think I met like 3 people there. I met 3 people, and then I went on to Badoo, and then that's when I had like my first proper gay relationship from Badoo, and that was the only person I'd ever met in person. Everyone else was just chats and flirting or whatever. And then as soon as we started dating, I stopped Badoo. And then we broke up, and then I went back to Badoo for like a day or 2, and I was like, this is too much for me. I can't do it anymore.
What was too much about it?
just like everyone just sending you messages, everyone just wants to be with you.
Yeah.
Like people would just send you random messages and be like, hey, let's have sex, or oh my goodness, you're so good looking. When are we hooking up?
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's what I shied away from, the fact that each person that I'm going to meet, it's going to start with a hookup and end with a hookup.
Yeah.
Nothing of substance is going to come out of that. So I was
Nothing
just
is
like,
love.
yeah, nothing is cute, nothing is love. So I was like, I'm done. I'm done for good. And then thereafter, I would just meet random people online on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, just starts with a random DM, and next thing you know, we're meeting up, we're dating, and yeah, so dating has been really, really fun and exciting, although there's been like a couple of heartbreaks here and there, but I've really enjoyed it, and yes, I'm in a relationship.
Okay. You know, you mentioned earlier about answering your reservation, about answering your question, that, you know, within the community, relationships don't last. Why?
I have no idea. I just think people in our community just like things. Whenever there's like a new boy in town, or you know, there's, I don't know, like people just love being with other people. I think people enjoy being with different people all the time, especially men. You know, I don't know. Like, you know, I just from my experiences, I've realized that people are never happy with what they have. As soon as they see something else, they're like, oh my goodness. What was I doing with this one? Now I can find someone else, and then it's like 3 weeks later, it's like, oh no, there's someone new now. Deuces, bye. And we just like things, man. And we're like, I just feel like we're very horny.
Yeah.
We are we are very, very horny, and so and wait again, y'all can't contain yourselves. Y'all.
You people. How important was it for you personally in your journey with life anyway, to come to a point where you're like, I really need to accept who I am?
Can you repeat the question?
How important was it?
Oh, how important was it? I think I was just
Like,
tired.
did it change anything as well?
I think I was just tired of running. You know, I kept on running away from this thing. I prayed about it. I fasted about it. Went to encounters, and we prayed against it. And it just, it seemed as if the more I was running away from it, the more pressing it was.
Yeah.
And the more persistent the thoughts and the feelings were. So I was tired of those feelings of like feeling like I need to constantly run away and constantly have to prove people wrong. Because I remember some girl I was in grade 8, and she said to me, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if like 5 or 6 years down the line you come and take it. And that stuck with me, and I had to like constantly prove myself that I'm not.
Yeah.
And so I was tired of putting in work and like actively working to prove a point to people that don't even care about me. And people that I probably don't even care about.
Yeah, people who probably won't even be in your life.
Exactly, you know. So I was like, listen, this is my life, and I'm gonna live it however way I want to.
Yeah.
Best way I can, actually.
Yeah. And when it comes to homophobia, have you experienced any of it?
Yes, I've experienced multitudes of homophobia. I mean, within the church, I spoke about it on my videos, the great gay and Christian video. I've experienced it where I live, you know, back at home. Yes, I remember also this one time I was back at home, I drove to the tuck shop, and this guy was like, oh, cool hair, and I was like, oh, thank you. He was like, I want it. I was like, oh, you can go get it at Clicks, at Discount. He was like, no,
you dyed your hair?
Yeah, I dyed my hair. And he was like, no, I want you to take me. Maybe I can even get it to bed. And I was just like, and listen, say whatever, but he said it in a manner that was like to mock me and to degrade me as an individual, and you know, he was basically testing my character.
Yeah.
And I just remember all those boys there at the tuck shop were just there laughing, and it was like a joke, and I was like, yeah, I know you want it, it's what you like, you know? Yeah, I food and I was just like, okay, cool.
Wow.
Got into the car and I drove off.
And this is at home?
Yeah, this is at home.
Yeah, that's very. I have some questions here from the gay superhero. Shout out to you.
Mondi.
Yeah.
Thank
We
you
love
so
him.
much.
We love him.
Yeah.
Just 2 questions because he had a questions thread on
Right.
Twitter. And I think this was a very important question and had me thinking as well. What are the flaws? Do you think there are any flaws within the community? What are they for you?
Oh, yes. Number one, everyone is very. Can I say that? B word.
Go ahead.
Everyone is very bitchy and very fake.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest flaw within the community. No one really embraces each other.
Mhm.
You know, when we see each other, it's always very like, oh, you're here.
Yeah.
We don't acknowledge each other's presence,
Like
and
there's only one room.
Yeah, you know, it's like there's only one Beyonce.
Yeah.
And I think we, the gays, are like very competitive when it comes to that. It's either I'm the main queen bee or, you know,
Yeah.
everyone else is like the Michelles or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think that's the one flaw. And I think promiscuity is like a major flaw because a lot of relationships have been ruined.
Yeah.
You know, people genuinely want to be in love and want to have and experience love in its purest form, and you know, it's just unfair that people will come and be like, "Umuntu mthole emntwini," or fetch your happiness from someone else. Like, in as much as we laugh about it, it's really not a joke.
Yeah.
Because we're tasting other people's happiness,
Mhm.
and we don't know what people are going through. People kill themselves over relationships.
Yeah.
So, and heartbreak is really painful.
It
Like,
is.
it's not a joke.
Yeah.
So I think that's also like another problem. And yeah, you know, and I think also the labels, like how we label each other.
Mm-hmm. That was gonna be my next question.
Oh no, I don't want a fame. I want a butch, whatever.
A butch queen.
A butch queen.
We love ourselves a butch.
Like, you know, people, we like limit ourselves from finding love because, oh no, he's too feminine for me.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't like him because he wears makeup, or I can't be with this.
Okay.
People and it's not a bad thing. I get that we have different preferences and whatever, but we can't make people feel like they're less than because they are willing to embrace themselves in
Yeah.
however way they want to
Yeah.
embrace themselves.
Yeah.
We're gay, we're queer, we express ourselves, we express our gayness, and you know, I feel like you can't be gay and shy away from someone who has a touch of femininity.
Yeah. With the labels and stuff like that, you know, there are people who are like, also I can't date a bottom. I can't
Yeah,
date
yeah.
a
Top or verse,
Yeah.
or verse
Isn't
bottom,
it just
verse
so
top.
restrictive?
It is very restrictive because we're men, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, sure, we like whatever we like. And at some point, I do think if you're a bottom, you would like to top someone, and if you're a top, you would like to bottom for someone. You know, at least that's how I've felt in the past. You know, I've felt like that, and I don't want to say I'm lucky enough that I've experienced both.
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's not luck, it's not a blessing, it's whatever. But that has never stopped me from loving someone. Whether someone comes to me and says, I'm a bottom and I want to be with you, and we like fall in love and whatever, then we'll make it work. If someone comes to me and says, I'm a top, and they say, I want to fall, we'll make it work, you know, it's really, really fine.
It's bulldoze.
For me, I know for you, sex is very personal and very spiritual. For me, sex is sex. But then it means something when I'm having sex with my partner.
Yeah.
You know, Jesus. When I'm with my partner and we're having sex, it's like it's really that's when I feel like there's a spiritual connection.
Yeah.
That's when like words are exchanged, words of intimacy are exchanged, and
Yeah.
you know, I feel the person, I feel their soul.
Yeah.
But other than that, sex is sex. If I happen to meet a top and we fall in love and we date, then we'll have sex. If I happen to meet a bottom and we fall in love and we have sex, we'll have sex. If they verse, bottom, top, whatever.
We'll make it work.
And sex doesn't always have to be penetrative. Whatever. You don't have to penetrate. Yeah, no penetration. Like, you can have sex without penetration and it would still be fine as long as, you know, there's explosion and it's fine.
Sifuna uvula-vala. I have a bonus round question.
Of course.
You were at an all-boys school.
Oh yes. Yo, being at an all boys school was traumatic. I was always horny. I was always like, and yeah, because Maskula, we used to play with boys and we'd like engage in other stuff. So I'd always imagine how if like we can, such things.
Yeah.
And I feel like everyone was attracted to boys. Actually, well, not everybody. No, not everyone, but I was always like, you're not I was just like, oh damn. Even like some of the taxi drivers, I was just like,
I actually remember you had
I had a crush on a taxi driver in high school, and I was like, yo. And I remember this one time I sat in front, and like his penis was like there, and I was just like,
like Victoria Baker.
But at that time I didn't know like ukuthi kuzoyenzakalani, even if like umfana afike kimi athi let's do this, like sizoyenzani.
Yeah.
Sizoqabuzana and then what?
And then what?
Yeah, and then what?
And then what?
But yeah, boys' high was a nightmare. Obviously there were guys that were bullying me, but it wasn't like bully, it was like subtle bully. And like there were the gays, that gay squad who like dragged everybody out. And I hated them because I really did. I was straight. I had like,
a girlfriend.
I had girlfriends.
Yes.
And those gays would just like talk filth about me and about us. Even in choir, it was like I was also very skeptical because it was a very gay choir, if I may say myself. So I was just like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna be with these people now. Everyone's gonna think I'm gay. Oh my god. Oh yeah, and yeah, it was just a nightmare.
Yeah, and you avoided me half of your high school career.
Yeah, I
thank
did.
you very much for coming through, Pasonga.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for participating. Happy Pride.
Please subscribe to the channel Underrated TV,
Mm-hmm.
as well as my channel at Mposonke.
Yeah, and don't forget to follow
On
respective
Instagram.
humans.
Thank
At
you.
Mposonke _ at Lisa _.